Hello everybody. So I'm just going to show you how events roll work in the Ruby. So that's rolls that happen outside of combat, okay? So the Ruby really does play kind of like D&D with no DM, okay? So here's how. So we've already made our characters. This is character creation is done. We're at chapter 1, so we're at level 1. I went to beautifulgames.ca. I'm on chapter 1, and it's the Innkeeper's Trouble, okay? So I just have it. I'm actually filming this with my phone. Normally I'd read it off my phone, but I'm just reading it off my computer monitor, okay? So, again, this is chapter 1, and you would read, and it says, "It's a beautiful day in the town of Trebizond. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and everything seems to be on the up and up. You, each for your own reasons, decide to go to the local inn, the Leaky Tap, for a bit of drink and carousing. As you walk in and introduce yourselves to each other, you notice that the innkeeper has a worried expression on his face. The innkeeper, named Jormal, starts speaking in a hurried, hushed tone. 'You must help me. My ale is being stolen. I'm not sure who or what is doing it, but I've heard worrying sounds coming from the cellar. Could you please look into it?' You, worried your source of ale for the foreseeable future is going to dry up, decide to check it out. The innkeeper says, 'I'll pay you. Don't worry. How does 5 gold each sound?' You try to negotiate with them for more. Each member in the party must make a guile roll." So, when the game asks you that, each member in the party must make a whatever roll. That's called an event roll, okay? So, certain characters, for example, Enoch, not Enoch, but there is a character, he helps with event rolls, okay? Actually, it's the researcher. It's Poindexter. So, here's how you do it. So it says, each member of the party must make a resilience roll. It shows you the symbol. The symbol is like a little talkie symbol. So each of you roll that stat on the card. So Light here, his guile, he rolls with a d10. So he's going to roll a d10 and add his bonuses, okay? So here's how the bonuses work. You add the bonus on the card. So Lycanthrope gives you -2 and then +1 for your level, okay? So you always add your level bonus to every roll, okay? So he rolled a 4, -2 is 2, +1 is 3. So Light rolled a 3. Okay, Enoch, so here, let me just put it here so we can remember. So he rolled a 3. Now Enoch, he rolls a d8 for his guile, so it's different. Okay, so he rolls a 5 plus 0 plus 1. So he rolled a 6. Okay, so Enoch rolled a 6 for his guile. Next is Freddy Quick, the musician. He is a guile character, so he should roll pretty good for guile. He rolls a d12. So he rolls 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, because he's level 1, so he rolled an 8, okay? And then Bashi here, for his guile, he rolls a d6. Let's see, so he rolled a 5, and then -2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so he rolled a 4. Okay, so we have to add them all together. And then the game, it says, okay, so on the site, there's 3 different bars, okay? A horizontal bar. One is a red one, then there's a blue one, and then there's a green one, okay? So red one is like, if the total is under 16, click here. If the total is between 16 and 24, click here. If the total is 25 or higher, click here. So the whole party has to add that roll all together, and once you've rolled that all together, you see how you did as a party, okay? So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 6 is 13, plus 8 is 21. Okay, so you got exactly average. Well, more or less. I think 20 is average. So I click on the blue, the between 16 and 24. It says, "He seems pretty convinced by your arguments that you'll probably risk life and limb down there. He throws in a few extra coins for good measure." And then the party draws a boon card. So again, you just do what the story says, and then it says you decide who it goes to. So this one, Wolf Claws, attack 2 times, is a d10 instead of a d12. Oh well, he already has a fast slice with a multi-attack, and Light is good at attacking, so that's why I think the party would choose to give Light this boon, okay? So that's pretty much how events go. Then the next person would read, you just scroll down, and then it says, "Having decided on payment, you set out on your first epic quest," and so on and so on, and then the game is going to lead you to another event roll, or perhaps a combat. If it leads you to a combat, it'll say, "The monsters attack," or "The imps attack," or whatever, okay? So that's pretty much how event rolls work in the game. And again, just pay attention to the cards, because some cards give you bonuses to event rolls, some penalties, hurt you. So let's say that you rolled bad, okay? You rolled really, really bad. on one of these rolls, then you have to draw a penalty. Because sometimes if you roll bad on an event, you have to draw a penalty. Usually if you roll the lowest, okay? Oh, and there's another sad rule about the Ruby. If two players are tied for the lowest event roll, they both suffer, okay? So it's possible actually for even 3 players to get penalties depending on your luck, okay? So if you have penalties, sometimes they'll reduce your event rolls, or they'll make some stat worse, or they'll give you some bad result. And my experience is that people, their favorite part of the Ruby is, how am I going to get a penalty? Like what is what's going to happen now? You don't know, because the penalties are quite varied, okay? So that's how you do event rolls in the Ruby.